Alright, mind the crookedness. I forgot to bring my freaking camera suction cup that I normally put on the windshield so that I can just like stick you guys right up there. Nah, amateur hour today. But we are over in San Francisco, a little bit inland, but the plans to go meet up with Christian Guzman in a little bit, get some 3D energy research done, mainly just like flavor testing, of course. The actual flavor houses and the not flavor house, but the actual like in-house. I mean, it's to call it a science team is honestly kind of accurate. Just seeing them, add, subtract, like sourness, sweetness. There's like a whole kind of crazy angle to it. But that's for later. And right now it's 6:30, which for me feels like 9:30. So I'm not really waking up that early. I'm just kind of cheating the system because of the time zone change. But I had to do a crunch. I was really hoping it'd be a little closer to like somewhere not cooler. Crunch is cool, but just somewhere a little more classic California. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be a Gold's Gym trip because that's a little more LA-ish. But Crunch is cool. I got nothing against Crunch. Crunch would be solid. So yeah, we'll jump in there. It's so early and it's a weekday. Shouldn't be jumping too bad. But yeah, so I've got back today. So I'll see how crazy I want to go. Just from, I don't know. I'll figure it out. New machines, so I might not just go totally wild on them, but still the same logic as I'm going to apply to most of my back days now. Lats are their own muscle group. Mid-back, traps, rowing stuff is its own muscle group. So I want to treat them as such, which I have not done historically. Normally my logic has been, well, shit, man, your back's your back. Just hit the whole thing and you're good. But I think that's a little too arbitrary of a training goal, if you will. But I'll see if I want to do all of back or all of mid-back first, all of lats first, maybe a combination of the two. Who's to say? But no matter what, after probably an hour, maybe 45 minutes, back should be done. So I think that's worth thinking about. If you're back training, I don't want to say if it's gotten stale, but if you can tell maybe your back's kind of a little bit behind, do a little bit of a checking through your books in the sense of how you've been training and see if there's any adjustments you can make. And the same thing goes with any muscle group. I think my triceps have been lagging for a while, but over the last few off seasons, I've kind of adjusted my tricep training so that instead of just straight up like super crazy heavy push downs, not even getting to 90 degrees of a stretch, I've been prioritizing a bit more lighter squeezing rope stuff, which I'll still go heavy, but relatively lighter, and really get all the way to the top of the stretch portion of the movement, plus doing a bit more overhead stuff. Like that overhead tricep machine that I've got now, that thing's going to get some use, that's for sure. I think I'm going to have to actually add a plate to the side of it. And then just the regular overhead cable extensions where you kind of back your leg up to the upright and then flip around to keep yourself balanced. Those are sweet. And you actually get a full crazy extra stretch of your long head, because not only are you actually getting your arm all the way bent, but now it's even higher up over here, which is kind of just like, well, I don't want to say something as simple as just adding to the stretch, but it really does. So worth thinking about. Have you only been doing flat bench and not incline? That's something to change. Have you only been doing machines for biceps and not dumbbells? That's something, and I'm not saying it's that specific thing, but just anything like that. But this will be fun. This is kind of reminding me of my last Monterey Bay trip. That was a little earlier, or I guess a little later last year. That's a cool city too. If you've never seen the aquarium down there, I don't know if it's the best aquarium in the world, but it's the best aquarium I've ever freaking been to. I'm talking tuna. I feel like I'm just describing what I want to eat tonight. But no, it's just pretty cool over there. But yeah, I think nothing else to say. let's just get this freaking back pump started, and then maybe jump back into the hotel instead of a car talk and do a couple Q&A questions. Not a ton, but maybe a couple. I don't know. That's not guaranteed though. We might just do a car talk. So let's just see what happens. All right, let's see how the stack treats me. I haven't done a heavy road this heavy, let's just say, for a while. All right. All right, 2 more. Let's do 2 rows and 2 pull downs, 3 sets each. That'll add up to what I want. Okay. Let's grab a machine row. This is kind of a combo because I can really squeeze my mid-back at the bottom, but it's a lat-focused stretch, which I was getting ready to just pick a new row, but I don't really see a row movement that I want to do instead. So I'm going a little off plan, but these will be good. Heavy enough that it's heavy, but light enough I can still hold the bottom. That's kind of my rule for a set like this. There we go. Come on. These rubber handles are fucking tricky to get a strap on. There we go. Good. Tight. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right, one more. And then I think I'll move on. This isn't a 3-set movement, but it is a 2-set movement. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's move on. Actually, I think I know what exactly two. This will be good. Probably 2 of these. Okay. All right, I'm not done. Just making a rest pause. One more. Okay. Same thing. Okay. Holy shit. All right, that's all for mid-back. Let's change gears and grab a pull down. Just a standard ass pull down. So I'm gonna count those 2 machine sets as mid-back. So I've still got all of pull down lat-focused work left, I mean. All right. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh my God. One more. Same way. That felt really good. I'm trying not to lean back so much, because sometimes when I lean back, it just turns it into a row. Like, not a total row, but row-ish. I'm not working my mid-back here. I'm trying to get my lats going. All right, come on. Okay. Okay. Ooh. All right. Let's move on. But I'm not sure what to. Let me scan the area for a minute. Okay. Okay. One more of these. 8. Okay. Alright. Let's finish with a pullover. And that might be bringing it. You know, let's do it and find out. But yeah, this was already a good back day. Let's see how this feels. Yeah. 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 Okay, one more each. Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's find a mirror. I don't really know Crunch Fitness's stance on a pose down. I'll try to make it snappy.